Well, all week we've been hearing just bits of this story about this family with this high school boy, an athlete now. I mean, last night when you gave us just a taste of what this family has gone through, it was hard. It's amazing, really.
Ralph, what is here now with the rest of Trevor Samson's story?
Well, Trevor Samson is a key player on Clovis West's league championship football team and maybe one of the top high school place kickers in the nation. But none of that would have been possible without a life-saving operation. All parents say they would do anything for their kids, and maybe that's talking the talk. Penny Samson, Trevor's mom, walked the walk. Jessup Reisbeck tonight has a special report on one family's incredible journey of sacrifice and triumph.
Kickers are oftentimes an afterthought on football teams, but not at Clovis West High School. Trevor Samson is a golden eagle with a golden foot that was never even supposed to play football. From a deadly disease newborn to a D1 kicker and the family that got him there. Trevor Samson is the kicker for the track champion Clovis West Golden Eagles. He's been through a lot, from near death as an infant to 17 years later being one of the best kickers around.
It's just more so fun for me just to hang out with my teammates and stuff and just to have fun because obviously, like I said, we're a family here.
It's that word that's gotten him to where he is today, family. Not necessarily the one on the football field,
nice. Back it up 5.
But the one that lives here. It's written right on the wall, family, where life begins and love never ends.
You walk in that door, you're home. You know, whatever's out there can be out there, but you walk in this door and that's it.
The Samson family was almost torn apart before it ever really had a chance to form. Their first child, Trevor, born September 25th, 1992, was very sick very soon.
We learned something was wrong probably the 2nd to 4th day of his life. He wasn't eating, he was dehydrated, he was very lethargic, so of course we took him in to get him tested.
Newborn Trevor was diagnosed with biliary atresia, a liver disease affecting 1 in 20,000 newborns, where scar tissue traps bile in the organ, preventing the liver from filtering toxins out of the body.
And to see how he was, and so sick, and so, you know, clinging to life, they didn't think he was going to make it. They said if he didn't have the operation, in 2 years, he'd be gone.
There is no cure for biliary atresia. Trevor would need a transplant, the most common practice, taking one from a cadaver.
You carry around this beeper and you wait and you wait and you wait for it to go off. And during those times, it's the guilt that sits on you. You got a sick son, you're waiting for somebody else to die. It's very overwhelming.
The Samsons didn't have to go that route. Instead, after weeks of uncertainty, they turned to what was a new transplant technique.
And as soon as the doctors told us about it, you know, we're like, sign us up. There's no talking about this, let's just do it.
Instead of taking the organ from a dead body, Trevor would receive 1/3 of a liver from who else but his mother, part of his family.
It's an honor. As a mom, I'm sure anyone out there would do this for their son, knowing how he was. He was so sick.
She gave me life twice, I guess you could say. She gave me birth, and then 10 months later, she gave me half of her liver. It's an awesome relationship between me and her. We always are connecting all the time.
Growing up, Trevor played baseball and soccer. Football was too dangerous given his medical condition.
I was told all my life by my parents, you're never playing football.
I was like, no, you're not going to play football. No contact. But a kicker? Okay, maybe we could talk about being a kicker.
After a couple of friends on the football team came and recruited their strong-footed soccer-playing buddy, Trevor started kicking and hasn't stopped since, becoming one of the best kickoff artists in the nation, setting 3 school records in the process, most touchbacks in a game, season, and career.
Samson kicks it deep for a touchback.
When he gets a hold of one and you can hear the crowd just go, oh my God, look at that ball. You know, as a dad, your chest just goes, you know, wow.
I think you're looking at a Division I kicker. I mean, there's no reason why a Division I team wouldn't pick him up and give him a shot at the next level.
And once the ball snapped, usually my mind just goes blank, and I don't really think about anything besides hitting the ball. So.
Fresno State is in regular contact with the local product, so we'll see what happens. But wherever he ends up, that football family will be getting a special new piece of this family.
As a mom, you're just so overwhelmed. I'm so proud of him for what has he accomplished. He has no idea.
He's grown into such a fine young man, somebody that I'm very, very proud of.
He's always someone that I know I can go to for anything, no matter what it is, and so I'm just glad that we're so close.
He's a good kid. He deserves this.
This whole family seems to have gotten what they deserve, a life together filled with love that will never end.
And that I'm thankful that God gave us the chance to watch him grow up, to be healthy, and just to see all the accomplishments that he's made. 17
years later, and you get to watch this young man and his story unfold. You know what? It was worth it. It was worth what we went through.
I don't really think about it that much just because it's in the past, and I try not to look in the past that much. I try to just move forward and, you know, go and like look to the future because that's where I'm going.
I can't wait to see what the future's going to bring him. I know it's going to be good, and whatever it is, but I have a great feeling about him. Great feeling.
The Samsons have a special trip to San Francisco in their near future. Trevor is a Make-A-Wish kid and will turn his wish into a reality on New Year's Day, practicing with his favorite NFL team, the 49ers.
Wow.
Thanks very much, Jessup. My son Adam played Little League Baseball with Trevor. The Samsons live across the street from my mom, so I've been aware of their challenge for quite some time and just very happy to see how it's turning out.
Yeah, what an amazing family. I love how proud they are of him, and it's great. Thanks so much, Ralph.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ralph.